Hey y'all, so this is a walkthrough of my free Birds and Poppies junk journal download. So there's lots of really adorable downloadable scrapbook papers, lots of like watercolor background polka dots, pinks and reds, just with endless creativity. And then my absolute favorite out of this set is this Birds and Poppies, which I'm going to use in our project that we're going to do. And some really cute little fussy cuts. And got 4 mini envelopes. Super cute. And then lots of tags to play with. So we've got cute little birds. It's got some lined ones in here so you can write on them, and you could even like do some art on the back. So pretty. Like, I just love this set so much. And so I've got 3 folios slash large envelopes, and I'm actually going to use one of these to make a journal and show you what some of the stuff you can do with this. And then lots of just like miscellaneous ephemera, some extra like patterns and such to play around with, little tiny tags and frames. It's lots of little fun stuff to inspire your creativity. And then a few 8.5 by 11 journal pages. I actually printed these front and back. So that's what I like to do when I print them out. Just do front and back and then mix in some other pages to go along with it. I just think these are so pretty. So that is everything that is included in the free download. Now we're going to use, I think we'll use this one to make a little mini journal with a center pocket and a little tag. So we're going to use this one, and we're going to start by cutting off the sides. There we go. All right, so we're going to cut these off because we're not going to need them. And you could always use a paper cutter for this if you feel like you can't cut a straight line. I remember to put my reading glasses on today, so I can see. All right, so we're just gonna throw those out, and then I like to score my stuff before I load it. If I can find my little scoring tool. Get my little green bucket here that I'm keeping my things in, and you know what? Not in there. Found it. All right. So I'm going to take these 2 and go get my scoring board. Every time I sit down to do one of these videos, I think I have everything, and I never do. Fortunately, everything is close by. All right. So, and score that so that it falls nice and pretty. And then I'm also going to do that up here. There we go. All right. Perfect. Second try. Okay, so we're going to fold this and fold this. And where's our little journal? All right. I think I'm actually going to trim this just a little bit. Give it a little bit around. All right. There we go. And so I printed this piece because I knew I was going to be doing this on a just light piece of light cardstock. You could do it on heavier cardstock for sure, but I have a nice big ream that I bought off of Amazon that is great for little projects like this. All right, so next we're going to work on our middle pocket, and I printed this one on, and again, a piece of light cardstock just so it would have a little bit of heft to it, because this is going to go in the middle. And I wanted to use some of my pretty papers here. I'm going to use this one. All right, so I'm going to actually fold this first. So let's see how tall this is. All right, and so I want my pocket to be, I'm going to make a little mark. I think I want my pocket to be about this high. So our mark is there. And all right, so I really love this ruler. It's super cool. Yeah, let's slide up. All right. Grab my pencil again. So I'm gonna make my mark here, and then I'm gonna score this one again. Make sure I have it lined up in the right spots this time. There we go. That will get a nice fold on that one. And you know, I could have just printed this on the back, but I was like, I have all this paper printed out and it's all pretty, really pretty, so I want to use some of it. So we're going to glue this down with our handy dandy glue stick. Put some parchment paper down because I will make a mess and move everything out of the way. Okay, so we're going to glue this down. Really well. All right, and then we're going to let that dry for a minute so it doesn't stick to itself when we glue it. And once that's dry, we're also going to trim that off and trim the edges just a little bit. All right, so let's work on the rest of the journal for a minute while it dries. So, papers. I am just going to put in some just coffee dyed papers. And let's see, so we're going to need to trim these quite a bit. Okay, so I want these to be a bit shorter at the cover. I am making an absolute mess. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right. I was chaperoning a middle school dance last night and got home late, and it was super fun, but I am really tired today. All right. And then we're going to trim this way, and that should see. Oh, nope, did not measure that right at all. All right, glad we checked before we cut. Okay, so length is good. Width needs to be a lot smaller. Okay. Here we go. And then I'll just use my cutoffs for like background paper, or I like put my kind of end scraps together and make snippet rolls and stuff like that. So I'll hang on to them. All right. Let's see if my little paper cutter can cut this for me. I'm kind of okay if it tears it up a little bit. Like I like that look. Let's see. Look all the way through. I am just going to use scissors to get the rest of that off. Like that, roughed out the edges a little bit. Okay, so got some more fun scraps to play with. Might actually play with those in just a minute. Okay, so those two sides. We're also going to make a card. All right, so we've got our inner pages. Let's see how that does. Very nice. Oh, fits very nicely. Okay, next. Oh, actually, I'm going to need that. I'm going to go back to my inside pocket. Okay. There we go. All right. I'm actually going to do that with scissors. Take it off just a little bit. If you want to see more pockets like this, I have a whole video where I'm making these kinds of pockets for the center. Just doing all kinds of different fun little things. I'll link to that video. Oop. All right. Very cute. You know what? I think I made that too wide. That's okay. We can trim it off. Oh, baggy. I am not with it today. Okay, let's press that down real good. Okay, what I'm going to do is open this up to the middle. There we go. So cute. All right, now we're going to put a brad here and sew in our pages. Here these. All right, so after a quick little break, I found a brad, and I don't know if you can see this, but it's got a little flower on it. It's very cute, and I'm all glued and dried, so ready to get it there. And I'm gonna do a little distressing on this before we do anything else. So let's make it up a little bit, make it all pretty, little character. All right, all done. And you know what? I think I want to do the pocket too. There we go. All right, cute. I love the Distress ink. What did I use? Vintage Photo for this one. Vintage Photo is my favorite. Okay. So we need my little tiny hole. All right, and I'm actually just gonna eyeball this. Let's see. Oh, that is crooked. Oops. Let me fix that. There we go, that's better. Okay. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna eyeball this. Let me think about where I want. Yeah, I think about right there. There we go. Cut that through. And this is a jewelry all. I had no idea how much use I was gonna get out of that when I bought it, but I use it all the time. There we go. All right, now I gotta pick something to put over that. I was thinking about my fussy cuts. Let's see. There we go. I think all of these might be a little bit too big. Oh, where's one more page? I'm going to use this butterfly. I think that should fit. Let's see. Get it out and find out. Oh, just fits. All right. I like that. I'm going to distress it a little bit. little glue stick there. Go. All right, now I want to use this as a, here we go. All right, I'm gonna have a piece of this that wraps around and then secures it. Ah. So I'm gonna leave that hanging off for a minute. Okay. All right, I think that should be good. Okay. Almost there. Need a, this will do. All right, scrap piece of paper. So we're just going to do a pamphlet stitch. Since this is pretty small, I'm just gonna use my little jewelry awl and poke some holes. There we go. I'm going to use another piece of this to put it all together. So in my next video, so this won't be excessively long, I'm going to make a card with some of the printables for this and then stick it inside the journal. So that'll be the next video. It gets posted. I will link to that. And there we go. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. All right. And then you just wrap that around and there you go. How freaking adorable is that? All right, so check out the next video and I am going to make a card to go inside the pocket.